Hello, welcome. Come in, come in. Welcome to Nina's Perfumery. Yes, I'm so excited to have you here for your private session. Yes. Okay, so as you may already know, we are a perfume and cologne shop. And yes, you are one of our first private sessions. So, right, I know we spoke before. I have selected 5 different colognes that I think really suit the scent profile you are looking for. We do have like designer fragrances and niche fragrances, as well as I do also formulate my own fragrances. To start, we're going to start with these more like designer and more widely known fragrance houses, and then we will see what you like from there. And afterwards, maybe we will go see. Yes, once. Yeah, I kind of pulled a good selection. I feel. Yes, that's not too polarizing, not too niche. Because right, you told me that this is going to be your first cologne. Okay. Oh, fantastic. That's so exciting. I am so happy to help you with this. No, of course, I love fragrances. I love smelling fragrance and talking about fragrance, and especially helping people discover their signature scent. So, fantastic. Okay, go ahead and sit down. I just wanted to make sure you are not wearing any scented products. Like you didn't use a scented body wash before you came in, or any strong deodorants or anything like that. Okay, great, perfect. Just so we know we have a blank slate and there is nothing competing with each other. Perfect, okay. Yes, and as we go through, I just have a tablet that we use here at the shop to have all the fragrance notes on it. So just a good library of everything. So yeah, it is. I always find it interesting to just read from the fragrance notes and see exactly what people are saying is in this, and then compared to what you smell in it. So I always find it very interesting and very helpful. And it's always okay if I tell you what is in this and you don't smell that. It's fine. Yeah. Right. Or I've also had it where I smell something in the perfume, and then we look through the notes in it, and we don't understand. Right. You can't figure out where that smell is coming from, but you smell it. So, okay, great. All right. So I will jump right in with one of my personal favorites. So, this is Versace Eros Eau de Parfum. It comes in such a beautiful bottle with this beautiful figurehead, and as you can see, this is very popular at our shop. This is one of our sample bottles, and look at the dent we have put in that. This is just so gorgeous. I love even the little cap, right? And the glass has the most beautiful detailing. I just think it is gorgeous. Okay, so I will read quickly. So, the notes that are listed in Eros is vanilla. Here, let's go straight. There we go. So, how this is listed here, the notes is mint, green apple, and lemon are the top notes. Tonka bean, ambroxan, and geranium are the middle notes. Madagascar vanilla, Virginia cedar, Atlas cedar, vetiver, and oak moss are the bottom notes. The main accord is vanilla, aromatic, cream, and fresh, spicy. There's obviously always a lot more descriptors, but I think that's a good opening. I just think this smells so good. So here, let's spray this here. Right. Now, I don't particularly, well, I guess I should let you say, what do you first get? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree. I think the fresh, spicy, like it's very fresh, clean almost. A little spicy. I just think it's such a good scent. Yes, I love this one. Okay, so you, it sounds like, are also loving this one so far. Perfect. Okay, so then I will go straight into our next one. Yes. Oh. I do smell the mint. I don't get it as strongly. Like it when it's saying it's the first top note, I don't get it as strongly as that. Give me one moment if you don't mind. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Thank you. Okay. So since you enjoyed Eros so much, I want to go straight into our next perfume, which is a flanker of Eros. Eros Flame. Right? Very similar bottle. This is a smaller sample size we have. And again, you can see it's quite popular. And even in the smaller bottle, still that beautiful detail of the face. I just love the detail in each of these bottles. Okay, so let me read you the notes and we can compare. Yeah, Eros Flame. Okay, so the top notes in Eros Flame are mandarin orange, Madagascar pepper, lemon, chinoto, which I believe is a type of citrus, and rosemary. Those are the top notes. And then our middle notes are geranium, so same as in, yes, rose and pepperwood. And then the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, Texas cedar, patchouli, and oak moss. So, yes, a very similar set of ingredients. And let's see. So, slightly different, similar main accords to Eros, but in this one, the first is citrus. Vanilla, so same, right? That was the first with Eros. Fresh, spicy, aromatic, and woody. So, let's smell this now that we have heard all of those amazing descriptors. I do get the citrus. I would say this is well, here, go ahead, smell, and then we can spray. Yes. Okay, let's spray it here. Right, I think it's the difference of the mint in the Eros and no mint in very citrus heavy scent to my nose. Okay. I personally kind of think of Eros as a very good summer version, and then Flame as more of the fall and winter. But I classify scents by season in general. I know not everyone does, but that is how I personally wear my scents, is that I rotate by season. Yes. Okay. Alright, so it sounds like you do like this as well. Great. Okay, let's go right into our next perfume. Yes, I think let's go right into our Valentino. And this is such a beautiful bottle. I love. And it's like a faux leather set into the glass. It's just beautiful. And I love how dark the actual liquid is. There, and give me a moment. Let me pull up those notes so we can read them before we spray. Okay, now that we've got it pulled up, I'm gonna make it go away if I keep tapping. Okay, so for this Valentino, and it is the Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. The top notes are red apple, cardamom, and Calabrian bergamot. The middle notes are lavender, bourbon, geranium, and clary sage. And then base notes of tobacco leaf, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. And then those main accords, aromatic, fruity, tobacco, warm, spicy, and sweet. Yes, I do personally get a little bit of that fruitiness. I think the first time I smelled it, I did think it was, I think a little bit more peach, but I do see when I think of a red apple, I do see it. So, let's spray a tester of this as well. Yes, I think this is beautiful. I love this scent, but that's also why. Right, I again, yes, that fruitiness. I just think it's lovely. Fruity. Yes, I feel like this one is very true to that descriptor. You get the fruity apple. You're getting some of that cardamom, the warm spiciness. Maybe a little tobacco, but it's not a strong tobacco scent. Yes. Okay, great. I will set this one. Yes, I think that one's, for me, that's a very easy love. I think that's just delicious. So, okay, great. Next, I think we should go into, we'll stick in the tobacco vein. Let's go with Dolce and Gabbana, the one. Very sleek package. I just wanted to smell it for a moment. Let me pull up the notes. Yeah, I just think there's so many. Well, that's also, you don't have to like all of the scents. That's not the point, is to love everything. this is to see a different palette and go from there. There we go. It took me just a moment to find that in our system, as there are several versions of the one, and there's also a women's version, so yes. Okay, so for Dolce & Gabbana the one, the top notes are grapefruit, coriander, and basil. The middle notes are cardamom, ginger, and orange blossom, and then base notes of amber, tobacco, and cedar. Yes, which those base notes are what I think really come through. So, and the main accords is that warm, spicy amber and tobacco. That is definitely what I pick up in this scent, so I think the color also, right, that warm, spicy tobacco. Alright, let's spray. Okay, just a little. And tell me, what do you think? It is definitely a little more tobacco heavy than the other fragrances we've sprayed. I don't think it's not overwhelming. Okay, that's fine if that's not your favorite. I do think it is a very nice scent. Well, I think you have to keep in mind, there's definitely things that I've smelled that I would love as a candle, or I love the scent in general, but I would not want to wear it on my clothes or on my body and smell that way all day. So just because you do not like it as a cologne or as a perfume does not say anything about the scent itself. Yeah, absolutely, you're fine. Okay, great. So our last fragrance then is Bleu de Chanel. Very sleek, similar to Dolce & Gabbana's packaging. And on the cap is the Chanel C's. This is, yeah, it's definitely different than, especially the last one. And I always do that. It is a very strong magnet lid. Give me one moment and let me pull up the notes for this one. Alright, so our top notes for this final fragrance, Bleu de Chanel, is grapefruit, lemon, mint, and pink pepper. Middle notes are ginger, nutmeg, jasmine, and iso-e-super. And then base notes of incense, vetiver, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum, and white musk. Yeah, definitely a very citrusy, fresh scent. The main accords are citrus, woody, warm, spicy. I feel like warm, spicy was the theme of this fragrance testing. Aromatic and amber. Does also have a fresh, spicy listed there, which is, I definitely agree with the fresh. I think it's a very fresh scent. Alright, I will let you smell. Yeah. Okay, let's spray this. I know that is why we keep it to a smaller number. That's why I only picked 5, to avoid having too many competing scents. Yes. Okay, so just smelling that. What do you think? Yeah. No, I personally think this would be a great scent for work. Yes. No, I think any scent, you also want to wear it. You want to see how it ages on your skin or on your clothes, how it changes. Yes, and go from there, absolutely. Okay, great. All right, so I think now we are able to narrow down that you definitely like the fresh scents. You seem to like that mint and citrus. Okay, perfect. All right, not as much a fan of the tobacco. Okay. Well, it's great to know. If you would like, we can go and see some of our other fragrances. Um, did you want to maybe take anything from here? We can look at our different sizes and see what's available. Okay, the Versace, the Eros. Okay, and the Valentino. Perfect. Okay, so these two. Yes, let's go look at the different sizes we have and we can choose one for you. Okay, great. All right. Well, yes, thank you for coming in for your fragrance testing. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly